Hello, my name is Patience and I'm going to be presenting on the child's perspective. But before I go into that, I'm just going to give a brief description of our scenario. Our scenario is about a 5-year-old child by the name John. John is autistic. He finds it difficult to listen and to engage with other children. He tends to get overstimulated when playing. I'm just going to go into my perspective as John. As John, I'm just running and jumping around the room, going from one play area to another, throwing toys everywhere. I'm trying to find a way to create a play cycle for myself. And in my mind, all I see are colors and patterns. Everything that's surrounding me is just exciting me, and I feel so free in my mind. As I'm doing all this, I hear my name being called out, but I find it so hard to process the information that's being said after. So I continue to play in my own way.
Hi, my name is Rinchin and I'll be presenting from the educator's perspective. John, do you want to come over here and join the group? We'll be doing paintings today. It's going to be really fun. It's really hard for me to manage John in this state because he doesn't listen to me, he throws stuff at me, he disrupts the class, and it's really hard. As an educator, by allowing John to remain unengaged in different activities, I'm missing an opportunity to provide the support he needs. And additionally, by allowing John in his disruptive behaviors, such as screaming and yelling, it will have its negative consequences, especially on his development of his social and emotional skills. And because of my lack of skills as an educator, I'm missing out on an opportunity to promote inclusion in my class, and also indirectly letting John be othered by his peers because I don't include him in any of the activities that I do.
Hi, I'm Disney. My part of this scenario is the other children's perspective. John is a 5-year-old boy on the autism spectrum. He ran around the classroom screaming, yelling, without wearing any clothes except for his diaper. One of the other children in the classroom, Anne, saw this and said, "Teacher, look, he's not wearing any clothes." Other children in the classroom may laugh at John, make fun of him. They see John differently than the rest of them. So John is being othered in this situation. And the other children feel really difficult and uncomfortable to play with John. When they are doing activities in the classroom, the other children feel frustrated and disrupted because John is always disturbing the class. And the teacher is allowing John to do whatever he wants. In this situation, the other children will feel unfair because the other children does not have the opportunity to do whatever they like in the classroom. The other children in the classroom behaving like this mainly because they don't have the in-depth knowledge of John's condition, and they are still too young to understand these complex health issues, and they are still in the development stage of their learning skills, knowledge and capabilities. Implications for practice. According to Victorian Institute of Teaching,
Hi, my name's Dinuga. I'll be presenting from mother's perspective. Why is John running around without his clothes? Why are his bottles of milk and water still filled? Does he have his shoes on? His soother, where is it? Why won't you be accountable for my child? Observe the other children. They appear so content and involved in the activities. But take a peek at John. He appears quite uneasy and depressed. Why won't you treat my child equally as other children? By excluding my child, what are you expecting? I'm paying just as much as other parents. I've had enough of this center. My child doesn't deserve to stay here any longer. It's disheartening to witness the lack of support and inclusion for my child. I expect this institution to uphold social justice and equitable values since I am a parent. Nevertheless, it appears that my child is being disregarded and marginalized. All children should have equitable opportunity, regardless of their ability. It's important to acknowledge his rights as a member of this community in addition to simply meeting his needs. His exclusion only perpetuates bias and stereotypes. I'm not going to put up with this anymore. My child deserves better.